Okay, so we've had several interruptions.
Yeah, quite a few.
Probably rightfully so. I don't know if we should be here.
We're finally set up in the studio. We're, we're in the belly of the beast, y'all.
Yeah, people who are actually here to like work and like do actual stuff.
And they walk in, they're like, oh,
Yeah, they're like, ooh, ooh, but they're really cool about it. I hope they don't tell
oh,
on us.
jeez.
I don't think they will, but
We,
yeah, life's really crazy right now for us.
yeah, life's been absolutely nuts between the actual experience of Kill Tony, that real, like, going viral, and even people I work with seeing it. I think we're up to like 6 million now. Tony fucking saw it, and that blows my mind. Um, the people who are talking to us, like, I'm super excited. I'm super grateful, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I've gotten more Instagram followers than I ever have. I've gotten like so many people like that I don't. This one dude sent me a lot of messages of him working on tiles. He's doing like tile work on like patios and stuff. I've had a lot of people send me like rap songs that they've made. Mostly people just running jokes by me.
I got a screenplay.
Did you got a whole
I got a
screenplay?
screenplay. I got two jokes. I think I got a lot of requests for OnlyFans.
How many?
At least 10.
10 requests.
At least 10.
Wow.
I just always tell them I have only feet because I like stepping on butter, and then I just stop
You like
responding.
stepping on butter?
You know I do.
No, I never knew that.
Yeah.
You never told me that.
Yeah.
Why would you step on butter? You're
How do you think
ruining the
I
butter.
how do you think I soften the butter for my icing on my cupcakes?
Oh, God. Oh, brother.
Just kidding. I don't. But that is something one time a lady at the laundromat told me to do. Remember that? She was like, "You just got to go on onlyfeet.com and step on some butter."
Yeah, that woman, like, you just kind of started talking to that woman at the laundromat. I don't.
Yeah, that
What
was weird.
brought that on? Why did you start talking to this random dominatrix woman at a laundromat?
We had the same purse.
Oh,
So
nice.
she came up and started talking to me, and then I took her to Starbucks.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're actually really good at talking to people. For two people that are neurodivergent, as they call us, we're actually really good at talking to people.
You're way better at talking to people than I am. I get scared. I turn into like a feral cat sometimes, and I'll literally be like, "Ah," and then I'll like run away. Or I say goodbye in the middle of a sentence. And I enjoy talking to people. I think it's fun, but sometimes I get like overstimulated, and other times I get, I don't know, antsy, I
Yeah, you
guess.
have like a shelf life of amount of time that you can talk to
I
people.
do. It expires.
Yeah, mine does too. Usually I can like chop it up with everybody when I'm at like open mics and stuff, but it like if we're there too long, my social battery drains really quickly, and I just kind of stop talking and start disassociating.
You get about 2 minutes with me unless I see a cat, and then it's less. And that doesn't come from a place of self importance, like, at all. I just get excited when people want to talk to me, as sad as that sounds, but I just can't do it for a really, really long time. So if
Yeah,
I do, then just know that I am fond of you, and would die for you.
yeah, that's how she did it. Or did it for me. She just kind of like kept talking, and I
Yeah,
knew that she was gonna die for me.
I just started talking and I didn't stop. I'm like, "Here, you want to look at this cat shirt? Look, the mouth opens, got a mouse in there. How fucking dope
Yeah,
is this? I just bought this yesterday."
that's how we first met. We met. We didn't get into the story all that much on KT, but there was a we were at Kill Tony that night, and I drove in from Austin, and I was really angry because I didn't get on the open mic. So I was really angry that I didn't get on the mothership open mic, and I was just sitting there like, man, I hope I didn't drive all the way here for nothing. But little did I know, um, I got everything I ever wanted
Oh,
because I got on that night and I found my person. But overall, that was really mad that I didn't get on the open mic, and I was worried that like I'd never get to get on again, because I had this idea that if you didn't get on the open mic, you don't get on the show, which was not true because we got on that night. But or I got on that night. She didn't. She was still kind of an entry level comic because she hadn't got on Kill Tony yet.
Wow.
She was kind of she was still like a white belt comic.
Wow.
I was a red belt at this
I think you're a purple belt now.
I was a red belt, and I'm on the verge of breaking through. I'm about to be selling out Madison Square Garden.
Well, maybe. I mean, Elizabeth in the Kill Tony fans page wants to do a video, and she wants us to get married on Kill Tony, which would save us like $15,000.
Yeah, we kind of need that. That was funny at Mitzi's. Remember what Tony said?
Yeah, that was great. God, I fucking love that man. I would die for Tony Hinchcliffe. I fucking love him.
I like him, but I don't think I'd die for him.
Well, that might have been. Well, I would die for far less.
Yeah, you would die for like a pack of Marlboro Reds.
I would die because somebody cut me off on the freeway.
I would too. I think that's what makes us so compatible, is we both would crash out over nothing.
Our suicidality.
Yeah, our suicidality is what really, we're real Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
But I think, what was I even talking about that night?
What Tony said about the wedding.
Tony said he would come, but he said that he's got a casino gig, so that's a little bit more important.
He was all, I am not giving up a $250,000 casino gig for it, though. I mean, we'll see. And I was like, oh.
I told him my Aunt Betsy was going to be there.
I'm not Aunt Betsy.
He changed his mind when I told him my Aunt Betsy was going to be there.
I'm going to call a fake bomb threat into that casino.
No, you better not.
Like, hey, did your plans free up?
You better not.
Did your plans free up?
You better not.
I'm not going to. That was satire. That was a joke, I promise.
We can't tell.
I know. I have to like point it out specifically. Don't I have anime girl hair today? It's ridiculous. Anyways,
that's my favorite hairstyle of yours.
Let's not get off topic. What you were saying about that magical night?
Oh yeah, that we met. You came up to me and you said, "I think we're friends on Facebook." I don't know how we became friends on Facebook, but you said you're like the funniest person I've ever seen in my life, and I think that I need to talk to you about my cat shirt. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right, I am really great. I appreciate you telling me about your cat shirt.
I told him, I went into like a 5-minute spiel about the cat shirt that I just bought from Pavement the day before.
Genuinely, I don't remember what I said.
You were just like, oh.
Yeah, I was like so overwhelmed because, if you go and sign up for that show, there's like 1,000 people there.
You thought I was gay? Remember that?
Yeah, you said we're both gay. It sounded like you said we're both gay.
I said we're both in a gang.
It sounded like you said we're both gay.
No, I didn't say that.
We'll get into who she was talking about later on.
We don't have to.
No, we don't. Let's not. Let's not get into.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's never talk about that again.
Let's never speak of it ever again.
But no, it was great. And then we talked on the phone a lot.
We were actually supposed to do. Well, we talked extensively about doing a podcast back when we were like just hanging out and getting to know each other, and it was going to be called Train Wreck. Trey and Wreck. He's the Trey, I'm the Wreck. I kind of like that one, but
I don't like it as much as I like Sassburgers.
Yeah, Sassburgers is way better. But then we started dating, and then we kind of just like stopped caring about podcasting because we cared about like diaphragms and.
What are you talking about, diaphragms?
Spermicidal sponges.
Oh, man, don't get this. Why do you want to get into that?
Who the fuck uses diaphragms?
Some woman from the 50s?
Oh, jeez.
Disgusting.
Oh, boy.
Diaphragm. That's like the woman version of a condom, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know who uses those.
You like fold it up and
Yeah, I feel really bad that Garrett walked in here and saw us two like crazy looking people in here doing YouTube videos.
he looked genuinely frightened for a
Yeah,
second.
he was like, "Oh, he's gonna throw his wallet at us." He's like, "Here, take my money, take everything. Just don't hurt me."
We should have just gone with it, man.
Yeah, I told him we're famous now, so we have to create content and
Well, I said yesterday to you in Chipotle, I said, as long as I can continue to go out in public and just eat like a complete slob and just like throw caution to the wind, then I'm not famous if nobody bothers me or takes a picture of me or whatever. And then not 5 minutes later, this dude walks up and he's all doing the whole "oh my god, it's so good to meet you" thing, and I was like, I would shake your hand, but I'm covered in guacamole right now. Don't think that would be for the best.
yeah, it's crazy. I don't think that you ever get used to people saying hi to you when you don't know them.
Well, I got scared at Denny's and
Strangers.
I just ran away.
Yeah, we were kind of barred out. We took a lot of Xanax before we went to Denny's.
Normal amount.
Yeah, we took like 30 milligrams of Xanax before we. It really.
30
Yeah, we took
milligrams.
30 milligrams. We had like a 60s.
Oh
And
yeah,
we took like 30
psychedelic party.
milligrams
Yeah.
of Xanax. Then we went to Denny's. It
We
really
can.
ruined the pancakes.
Those are delicious pancakes. We should do some of the question request things. I said that we would,
All right.
but we have to pull it up on your phone. Do you know where your phone is? Up in here. Let me do it.
All right, you do it.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
All right, we should probably.
I'm gonna see if I fucking do it. God damn your notifications. This man gets more notifications than anyone in the world.
Yeah, it's true. I have to know who scores the touchdowns.
All right, here we go.
All right, back to it. Okay.
Elizabeth Williams. Big ups. Shout out. Utmost respect. Are you a woman? Yeah, much to my chagrin, I was born a woman. I could definitely use the extra 30 cents an hour, but since I'm not qualified for that, just shut the
Yeah,
fuck up about it.
I can confirm she is a woman.
Yeah.
I can confirm that.
On account of the sin and all that.
Yeah.
Recap the night.
We've been soaking.
Yeah. Tony Cruz has been jumping on the bed.
Yeah, Tony Cruz has been our person that jumps on the bed.
So we're supposed to recap the night we went on and killed Tony. I gave cupcakes to Tony Casillas and Nicholas Sapaglia at the mothership. Then I went on the mothership open mic, which was unrelated to that, by the way, totally random. And then I finished the mothership and we hung out like we always do. And then he got called up and I meandered to the alley. And I thought that if anything, I was going to get called up like for his interview. So when they finally flung the alley door open, we're like, go, go, go. It was crazy. They're all trying to grab my wristband. And like, I literally they're like, are you ready? I didn't know I was doing a minute. I thought I was just coming out for an interview. Thank God Red Band edited it down a little bit because I marked out over Tom Segura pretty hard.
You can still see a little bit of it.
You can see a little bit of it, but I was like, I saw him looking up at me and I was like, holy shit, I fucking love you. Oh my God. And he was like so gracious and nice about it, but I'm glad they edited that out because I was like, fucking, it was very
he was
retarded.
Really nice. Tom Segura was. I was really surprised at how nice he was.
Yeah.
Everybody always talks about how he doesn't like the poors, and that may be true, but he liked us.
When we're pretty poor, we're pretty much the poors,
Well, you have $3 million in the bank.
Oh, that's right, and you have 350,000.
Yeah.
And apparently, according to the internet, that's why we're getting married.
Who said that?
I don't know, like 8 people on
8
Reddit.
People?
Yeah, at least. Okay.
Lord.
So I'll look up the next question while you recap your night.
So yeah, it's been crazy. That night we signed up like we usually do, and we just kind of came to the Poor Choices with a dream, and we had all those cupcakes. We were carrying around a lot of cupcakes, and a lot of people were buying them, and then they called and they said my name. Like we were over by the alleyway, and the Colt said my name, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And he was like, "Are you getting married?" While we were walking up there, I was like, "Yeah, yep, I'm getting married." He's like, "Wow, that's great. That's cool, man." And then he's like, "You know what to do. You've done this before." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right," and they patted me down. They put my phone in like one of those trays that you put at the TSA, and we put the phone in there, and I went up. I followed Ari Maddie, and I did my set. It went pretty good. It didn't go as good as the first time, but it went better than the second time. And yeah, it was great. It was. I don't really remember much. My mind kind of went into a fog, but I just kept talking about her because I knew she'd get on if I kept talking about her.
Which was very sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I mean, it was your turn to get up, so that's why I did it.
Glad I didn't fuck it up. Well, I did fuck it up, is the thing. A
No,
lot
you
of people.
didn't. Oh
I
yeah, you
did.
did. Yeah, you
I
did.
very
Bad.
much did. I fucked it up very
You
badly.
choked.
Well, I didn't choke. I was just too high, and I forgot out the integral line from that joke. I'm a lot like Cam Patterson, except for I am retarded. I got this rock from the beach when I was a kid, and I use it for stimming. Blah 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 blah. Merm AIDS.
Right. Yeah. The thing is, you got to stop taking so much Xanax before we go
I
up.
wasn't. I didn't even do Xanax.
You were
I smoked a
zanned
blunt with
out.
Robert Montes, I
You
think,
were zanned out.
or Jose.
You were like Lil Xan out
Okay.
there.
So Jordan Brady says, "How do they get the cheese inside the cracker?" And I like this question not only because it's from my friend Jordan Brady, the drumming champion of the universe, but it's also his birthday. So he wants to know, how do they get the cheese inside the cracker? Well, there was this episode of the show How It's Made. I don't know if anybody else watched that, but I watched it like obsessively, and they were going through how these pre-packaged sandwiches are made, and he goes, and a jism of mayo is placed in
Did you just
between the
say a
bread, a
jism of
jism of
mayo?
mayo. And so I feel like a jism of cheese is placed between the crackers, like the crackers come first and then the jism of cheese comes second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's important to get the jism out of cheese. Did they really say that on How It's Made?
Yeah, I'll show
You
you.
can't say that.
They can, and they did.
You can't say that on TV.
All right. They want us to talk about jokes we're working on, but I'd say in order to hear jokes we're working on, you should go to any open mic in the city of Austin. Um, did you realize the band played the Titty Fuck song as you walked off stage?
I didn't know off stage. I thought they were just playing regular songs.
I
But
was disassociated
yeah,
as a bitch.
I was disassociating too. It sounded really good though. The band sounds great. They sound like they're not even live. They sound like studio recorded. It's really cool.
It's amazing. And that was for Heidi, by the way.
Yeah, that's what that's what they say. I don't know. But
Everybody wants to know if we 69'd.
no, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We did.
We tried.
We tried, but it just wasn't in the cards.
We're just like you would look at us and think the exact opposite, but we're like a couple from the 1950s.
Pretty much. You know what's crazy? Like other couples try and bang us.
Like way too much.
Yeah,
and we're
it's
like
happened like 3 times now.
at least. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's really weird. I don't like it. Do you?
No. I like the free drinks.
Yeah.
Like those Mexican candy shots at Thirsties, but I don't like any of the other parts about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's very awkward.
Yeah, it's like, what do we even say?
Just smile and nod as this lady's just grazing my boobs.
Yeah, it was getting weird. She had season tickets to Schlitterbahn though.
She was trying to get us to go to Schlitterbahn with them. Like, that's so rapey. Like, you attract us into your gangbang the way you would attract a kid into a van.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want to come to Schlitterbahn?
Want to go down the water slide?
Then she kept saying her kid looked like you.
Yeah,
like,
she
you
did.
didn't even know us before. So we were walking to sign up that
Feel bad
night.
for that kid.
Yeah, I'm sure she's a great mom and all. She's just probably just hanging loose, having a good time on
Hanging
6th Street.
loose.
6th Street. But
Real
so
loose.
we were
You know what I'm
walking.
saying?
We went to the convenience store to get some like beef jerky or something.
Yeah.
And we were walking, and this lady just walks out of nowhere, out of the blue sky, and says, "Hey, you should come have a shot with us." And we're like, "Okay."
She was like, "It's my husband's birthday.
Yeah.
Come have a shot with us."
Yeah, and we're like, "Okay."
Oh.
Little did I know we were trying to be lured into like a key party.
Yeah.
And
with Schlitterbahn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take you to Schlitterbahn and I'll take you to Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
And
we'll get a milkshake.
We'll get a milkshake if you're good. If you're a good girl.
It was scary. She was all like talking about her kid, and like she was like, "Y'all gotta have a kid tonight." And I was all like, no.
Everybody says that to us.
Yeah, they're like we look so similar that I'm hoping that our offspring can be like a great basketball player.
Yeah, or like a football player for the Steelers.
Or play for any team, really. Just get me some money, you know?
Right. Comedy and Cupcakes have no retirement plan.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it was fun, and we're excited to keep making content.
Trying, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I'm new to this. My buddy at the Kill Tony Vids page is the one who's like, keep your name out there with content and freshen people's minds, whatever. Don't lose the momentum. Everybody loses that shit if they don't like stay engaged. So I guess that's what we're trying to do, is just sort of ride the wave into bookings and good things, you know?
Yeah.
Kill Tony weddings.
Right. We'll edit that out, that part. I've been going through all these notifications, and I clicked on one of her reels. Sorry. So yeah, this has been the first episode. It's been a bit clunky.
6 million and one. Thank you, babe. So cocky about that.
Yeah, you're getting uncomfortably cocky about this. It's getting uncomfortable sometimes.
Well, you know, anybody who has a problem.
No. You got really angry because yesterday because they gave you a small cup at Chipotle instead of a big cup.
I did.
Threw the cup on the ground.
Yeah, I did.
Couldn't believe you did that.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But no, that was cool. And that guy who worked at Atomic Tattoos.
I know. I was really hoping he was gonna say, "Come and buy. Give you a free tattoo."
Yeah, I doubt it. Well, this has been fun. This has been the first episode of Sassburgers.
Are you trying to wrap up at 24 minutes?
Yeah, 24 minutes is like enough time, you would think, right?
Yeah, I would think maybe. I don't know how this works.
We'll edit this down and it'll be like 20.
We're not going to edit this down.
Yeah, we are. We have to.
We can't edit the video down.
Why not? We can edit it on the phone.
Millhouse broke the laptop.
Yeah, I remember. Our cat broke our laptops. So we'll have to edit it on the phone.
Very raw and unfiltered.
Yeah. But no, this has been fun. Thank you for following us. We love you, and goodbye.
Bye.